Hi guys, so my name's Keely. This is actually my first ever YouTube video. I have been contemplating doing a video for around 2 years now. Or I don't know if it's maybe 2 years, maybe it's just a year. But I've always found that I talk myself out of it, which is why I've never ever got round to doing one. So that actually gave me my first inspiration for my first video. I wanted to just talk about self-sabotage. I think that everyone is a culprit of this. Definitely in this day and age, definitely with social media, places that you can compare yourself to people a lot of the time. And there's a lot of like negative self-talk and self-care. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about all the different ways that we self-sabotage ourselves. We stop ourselves from reaching goals. It interferes with that progress. We underestimate our own capabilities and ourselves, what we can achieve, who we are. Like, no, we wouldn't be able to do that, or no, I couldn't possibly do that. And we procrastinate because of this self-talk. We sit there and don't get on with what we want to do, and we just procrastinate and don't actually get anywhere in the end. Some people, it's a bit more extreme, and it might be like self-medicating with drink or alcohol or overeating. But yeah, there's just a number of things and ways that in which we self-sabotage ourselves. And I personally know that I do it because it's taken me this long just to have the confidence to shoot a video and upload it. So much runs through my mind. I think, everyone looks perfect on these videos. I don't know if I want everyone out there to see me doing this. It's like the embarrassment factor. I sort of cringe at myself. And yeah, you just compare yourself to others and think, oh, I'm not going to be like that, or I'm not going to be as good as that, and then you stop doing the things you want to do because of it. And really, life is so short that if we don't do the things we want to do, like one day we might look back and be like, why did I not just do that? Like, how silly. I already think it now. Like, when I look back, when I was in school, I was painfully shy growing up. And I never pursued things that I wanted to, like dancing or singing or piano, all things that I really liked, but I never pursued them because I was so painfully shy. My mum would walk me into dance studios because I'd be like, please, I want to go. And then as soon as I'd get there, I'd freeze, and then she'd have to take me home because I just would refuse to do it. So yeah, it's always been a struggle of mine personally. And as I've got older, I'd say in the last year is really, truly, as I'm becoming more into my own. I don't know if it's because I've been going on more of a spiritual route. I've just getting older, I'm approaching 30. I don't know if it's a combination of everything, but I'm really noticing that I'm coming into my own. I'm doing things for myself. I'm more in tune with myself. I'm taking a lot more self-care. And yeah, I'm just trying to find that confidence and bring out that confidence. And I truly believe that anyone can develop confidence, because you are conditioned. Some people condition themselves to be shy, or you're conditioned, the environment you're in, to be shy. But you can just as much condition yourself to get confidence. And I really believe that, like, everyone is good enough. Everyone, you are good enough. You're good enough right now. It's just how your condition tells you that you're not, but you are good enough right now. Me putting these videos off, there was nothing stopping me doing it a year ago when I mentioned it. I went to a retreat actually, and I remember the woman dropping me to the airport after, and she was just like, what do you want to do? And I was like, well, I'd really like to do some YouTube videos. I really want to talk about like being imperfectly perfect, and you know, the retreat that I'd done really brought up a lot of things for me, and that being one of them. And I just thought, yeah, I'd really like to kind of get that message out there and maybe help younger girls or girls like myself or older women, doesn't matter who, or men. You know, everyone needs to kind of tap into that and tap into their personal power and their confidence. And yeah, and she was like, Mel, make sure you do it. And I was like, yeah, and I came away from it feeling really good. And then I got home, and just day-to-day life and my own self-doubt and self-negative talks and belief is just what killed that goal for me. So, and I, you know, now I'm thinking, if I don't do these things for myself, no one else is going to do it for me. I'm not going to have someone to come in and say, okay, Keely, let's do that, let's shoot that video you wanted to do. Because why are they going to want to do it? It's not what they're wanting to do, it's what I want to do. I mean, you've got to have some really amazing people around you if they're going to help you fulfill your dreams just off of their own back. But, you know, and I'm not saying there aren't people out there, but there are. But yeah, for me, it wasn't like that. And I did just kind of talk myself in and out and in and out. And I was just embarrassed and shy and all the rest of it, which I'm sure everyone goes through. But I basically feel like being kind to yourself is really, really important. Why not be kind to yourself? Like, tell yourself, even if you really don't believe it, telling yourself things like, I am beautiful, I am strong, like affirmations, like positive affirmations. I am confident, I am power. You know, tell yourself those things and look at yourself in the mirror and tell them like every morning. That will have a positive effect. You will start believing those things. And it's about consistency as well. You've got to keep doing these things. You're not just going to wake up one morning, say them once, and then feel like, oh yeah, I'm amazing now. But yeah, tell yourself nice things. Be kind to yourself. Be kind. You're an emotional human being. So again, like, you're allowed to feel emotions. You're allowed to be upset. That is part of our nature. It's a part of being a human and who we are. And tap into that. Just ask yourself, why do I feel like this? And then be kinder to yourself. Okay, well, you know, you're allowed to be upset over this, but you know, and then try and turn it around. Try and do something positive. Think something positive. I always see like the quote that as soon as you think of a negative thought, try and snap out of it and instantly just replace it with a positive one. So if I'm sat there thinking, oh, like today my hair looks crap, and just be like, oh no, like it's just because you haven't washed it. Don't be silly, you've got lovely hair and your hair's growing. And you know, just tell yourself these good things. You don't have to believe it right now, but just tell yourself these good things. Another thing I'd say is, like, if you're struggling with confidence, write out some positive things about yourself and about the things that you've accomplished today. And they could be tiny. I've had a week of saying, okay, I'm going to do something creative every single day. And one day it might be I might paint, and the next day I might have just made these little, made these little protein energy balls. But I was happy with it. I achieved that. You know, I set in mind what I wanted to do. I achieved it. They're really good. And I was happy with that. It's just something as silly, but, you know, just draw on your positives. You might have won a medal. You might have only dragged yourself to your first yoga class. They're all positive things. So if you can just start noting all the positives about you and your life, you're going to focus your energy more on those things instead of focusing on the negative. You want to draw away from focusing on negative. Focus on all the good things in your life. It really does lift you up. Write a gratitude list. I don't yet personally write one, but every night before I go to sleep, I think of at least three. If I can think of more, I'll think of more, but at least 3 things I'm grateful for in that day. And it could be anything. Again, like, I'm grateful that I spent half an hour reading a book, or I'm grateful that I ate really good food today. It can just be anything, as long as, like, it's coming from the heart, or like you're truly grateful for those things, it's good. It's directing your energy to see the good in your days. Another really good thing that a good point that I think is always going to lift your mood is put on some really good uplifting music. If you're in a crap mood or you're feeling, low, put on a bit of Beyonce, put on some Christina Aguilera, get that like independent woman feeling to come out, just put on some really uplifting girl power music, and that is definitely going to raise your vibration, definitely, because it always works. It doesn't matter if you're feeling low and then you put a bit of Beyonce on, that inner Beyonce will definitely come out. Also, I'd say try to visualize. If you have a goal, like with me wanting to do these videos, if you have a goal, try and visualize the end result, but only the positive outcomes. Don't visualize, oh, but it could go wrong because of this, and it probably won't work because of this. No, scrap that, none of that. You want to visualize all your attention and energy into all the good outcomes that could happen. So, if I'd done this YouTube video, that first video could go really well, and then I could start doing them weekly, and then I could get like quite a good following, and maybe I could really help some people, and I might start really engaging with some interesting people. I might even learn some things, people might learn things off me, just focusing on all the good things that could come out of that experience, and just no bad things. Just don't even think about them. Just focus on the good. Mistakes are natural. Every person makes mistakes. You'd be an unnatural person if you didn't. So don't be hard on yourself. If the first whatever, for me, the video doesn't do that well, I'm not going to be like, oh, okay, right, that's it. I'm never going to upload a video ever again. No, that wasn't for me. Maybe it just needed tweaking. Maybe you just need to do a bit more research and find out, could the content be better? Was the lighting situation okay? Am I talking about things that are engaging with my, like the audience that I want to reach? So don't just scrap it if you feel like the first time didn't go well. Every inventor has probably made a million mistakes before they've actually got their invention right in the end. Mistakes are good. Mistakes are okay if you learn from them. That's what my dad always used to say. So yeah, even if it takes you, I don't know, another thing that I do sometimes is put like positive affirmations on my screensaver on my phone. If it takes you to put that on your phone so that you can look at something that says, I am this, I am beautiful, I am strong, I am courageous, I am healthy, I am, whatever you want to be. If it takes that, then do it. Do whatever it takes to make yourself feel good, because this is your life and only you can change the things in your life. You've got the power to either make this life a better life for you or not. But do whatever you can, please, because it's so important. And I just see so many young people, girls and boys, that just, there's so much pressure on them these days, and it's a lot. And you've got to be your own champion. You really have. If it takes having a picture of yourself in a bikini on your favourite holiday where you thought, wow, I look the best there, have that on your phone. But only obviously if it's going to make you feel good, not if you think, oh wow, why don't I look like that anymore? But yeah, now at the minute I think I've actually got a goddess on my screensaver, just because I really like the picture and because I want to channel my inner goddess. That's where my focus is right now. I want to tap into like the divine female energy. And yeah, that's where my attention's at the minute. But I've had all sorts on my phone. I have had all sorts. If it's gonna help you, it's worth doing. Another thing with like when you've got an idea or something that you really want to achieve, being around people, like a lot of people will go to their friends, go to their family and be like, okay, I'm thinking of doing this, what do you think? And so many people are like, too quick to just shoot down your idea, and then your confidence is shot down, and you're like, oh, okay, like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't do that then. And it's quite frustrating, because like they're just going to interfere with you channeling something you really want to do. Surround yourself with people that are going to be like, yeah, do it, good idea, you know, go try it out. If that's what you're wanting to do right now, give it a try. Like, just, people should just be more like that, instead of going, well, you probably not going to really get anywhere with that, are you? And then it's just like shot down, and you're like, yeah, I guess not, okay. And you know, before the conversation's over, you're already thinking, okay, I'm going to scrap that. But overall, I just think, be kind to yourself, challenge your negative beliefs and fears, challenge them, like, just straight away think of all the positives about yourself. If you've got a fear or a negative belief about yourself, challenge it and be like, no, actually, I am powerful, I am strong, I can do this. Just switch it around. Self-care is so important as well. If you want to go and do some yoga, do some meditation, go paint, go doodle in your diary, go bake something, go for a run, walk your dog. If you want to go do those things, go and do those things. You are not missing out of anything else that your friends might be doing. You will have done it before, and you'll probably be able to have the opportunity to do it again in the future. Do what you want to do, and do the things that are going to make you feel happier and you feel better as a person. Because for so long in my life, I'd done stuff to please other people, and it really just, in the end, wasn't making me happy. And I just thought, why do I keep saying yes to these people? Why do I keep saying yes to situations I don't want to be in, or yes to events I don't really want to go to? And it is taking me such a long time to now get to a place